the circles, but MVP do it the MVP way. They do not play.
No potions available for Ian as well, as another bouncing bob is going to go wide. In goes Beyond, but he actually might be in trouble. Permafrost is going to stun him up, but he does get a really nice stretchy arms. And Umti, he's in trouble. Going to have to flash out of the way.
Wraith's here as well.
Yeah, not a lot of damage onto these orbs as Wraith's going to turn up. Oh, last second teleport. Not going to be enough. And that's going to be first blood to Jin Air at 3.5 minutes. You're going to see him potentially lose this blue buff, though, as Permafrost still on there.
I think we're fighting.
Yeah, Smite's coming down. In goes Beyond. He's going to get the flash. Kidnap comes
Double
down.
Kidnap.
Great position, but it moves him out of all of the damage. And Emperor's Divide's doing massive work. Jin Air should be able to clean this one up. Even So-On is going to survive. It's a double kill for the Gnar, and that's another one for Grace.
Picture perfect by...
We do have the rocket jump. Teddy's going to be A-OK. Topside, a bit of aggression as that Kidnap ain't doing all that much. As Max, oh, he's just going to eat him, spits him back out, and Beyond. There's almost like
either a Ziggs or a Seer, you know what happens.
Well, Beyond is looking for this Birdman in the mid lane, does get the Kidnap off, jumps him over his wall, gets the flash, which is exactly what they needed, and the heal, but ADD, he's getting solid on top side. Orange is coming at the right time, good flash, as So-On's chasing after him. Is it going to be enough? Mega Inferno Bomb, no, he's too quick. Thanks to the extra 5% move speed on the Ancient Coin.
Doesn't really have an escape route, and he's dead. Dunked by Ian over the walls. They still pick up the kill.
Looking for their first one of the game to be delivered over to Ian.
They don't have any vision on Grace. He's coming in, but they're coming into this.
Yeah, in goes Beyond. He's trying to get what he can, but no Kidnaps available. Emperor's Divide going to get rid of ADD and Ian on the other side of this battle. In comes the Abyssal Voyage as MVP's bottom lane turn up. Mega Inferno Bomb onto Grace, who takes so much damage. Double kill for Ian, as now MVP looking to try and get out. Beyond's not going to be able to. They're happy to get a couple of kills on the mid laner.
It's a 3 for 3.
Not going to be less wards, it was going to be less vision denial, so theoretically it's almost more wards. But Baron's been started once again.
And
Teddy over the side, he drew a bead and he smacked down the purple worm. Wraith now in trouble. Hasn't used the ultimate just yet, as he's going to be able to get the connection. No, he gets stunned out of it. The passive is still going to be there, but Max, he's in trouble in the front line, flashes away. That's a very last minute cannon barrage and doesn't actually achieve anything good.
Now still not done. MVP are being drawn across the map, and they want at least. So once built for lane, he's going to play the Ruin King. As next time already has a Phantom Dancer, but he's going to be pinched.
Yeah, he is. It's going to be Pilot delivered into this one. Flash comes in, but that was a little bit of an optimistic move. The Gnar's going to go down. They do manage to take the turret, though, and MVP unable to defend on all of these fronts. They needed to try and punish somewhere, but I don't know whether the Gnar was the right choice, given the fact from Jin Air, but this turret will go down. Thankfully, oh, actually, no, it won't. And God, Teddy does some damage. See you later, Pirate Man. He's not exactly...
Side lanes, and now the second Baron is spawning. We're 35 minutes in, so it's super powered, and MVP are in no position to face Jin.
Well, that's going to be what Beyond is doing, and he's going to have to try and kidnap his way out, but he's not going to be able to. The Bloblets don't last long at all as the Sand Soldiers deal.
Baron, Jin Air push up, and whatever globals are used, picking up a single kill is not enough.
Well, I mean, So-On is at least going to go down, so making MVP feel a little bit better, but...
Out of MVP.
Yep. A wave clear, just not quite enough. 26 seconds on the Baron should be easily enough as Ian has to flash out of the way. Everyone flashing to escape the damage, but look at that! Sand Soldiers tearing them apart. It's no pentakill for Teddy, but it's definitely a game win as Jin Air continue their destruction from there. Just going to go for safety, and up against Tahm Kench Caitlyn, you're going to need as much of it as you can get.
Smite available for Umti, but knows that Ian's on the way.
Yeah, wants to try and get a stun, but the snare's going to come in from Ian. A lot of damage going down as the flash comes in, but Beyond, he lands the arm, smacks them together as Grace turns up, and actually means the death for his jungler, Jin Air. Side where things could really become a problem for MVP. The flash comes in from Max, but he doesn't find it. Pilot comes down, Wraith is going to be the target, eats the grey health, the satchel charge is there, but not enough. Max picks up the kill in the end as Ian still putting in damage onto Teddy.
Predator popped on the top side. This is optimistic, but could happen.
Yeah, got the Subjugate going down. Good double knock-up with the Rupture, but can they actually get anything done? Impale comes in at basically the right time, but good flash timing from ADD. He's getting a lot of his health back as Umti under the turret. Could be in trouble. Another Rupture positioned perfectly.
Umti.
And ADD just won't die. He gets out of the way of the Skarner, and they pick up the kill. No kills at all for Jin Air as now Beyond pulls back So-On. He's dead. The Zac gets a kill. It's a disaster for Jin Air.
Yeah, top lane disaster. That's why they...
Who's going to be able to spread it around among potentially Baroned up minions in the late game if they ever worry about that, as Soan's going to go on to ADD. He's super tanky as another Rupture comes down. The silence is there, but I don't think the Cho'Gath can tank it this time. Devour's going to secure it. And with 3 members invested on
as well will be frustrating for Jin Air. Here comes a big roam.
Oh, Teddy has to flash out of the way. Ian wants to follow up, gets the realm warp eventually. As now Beyond, he's going to go invincible underneath this turret. All 4 members of MVP, in fact. It's away from Baron spawning. MVP, we know that they have their eyes set on that one. Ian's going to come down. He moves hella fast as the Rune Prison's there. Soan just nowhere he can go whatsoever. Unless he can go up. See whether he can actually do this, but the slow's going to come in from the Vorpal Spikes and he'll be fine. ADD is going to be able to help pick that one up. Jin Air have a lot of vision. Their own jungle is Umpty, exactly the player you didn't want to get caught. And Max is right there to pick him up after the because at least now he can hit the Baron. Realm Warp comes down. They want to try and get on top of the members of Jin Air, and the Devour comes in, but Wraith, can he actually save Teddy? He does, but it's Umpty that's going to pay the price. Grace from over the wall can't get as much work done as he'd otherwise want to. And MVP, they grab the pick on the jungler, and that'll equal Baron.
Just a minion.
We're going to get Bert and Ernie actually in the same lane this time. Woohoo! Feels brilliant. MVP, oh, that didn't feel so great. Your Max, but should be able to get some of his health back here. On the bottom side. He's setting up. Okay, ADD taking so much damage. He's just going to die. In goes Beyond, but they don't have their main tank. Can they pick up Soan? That would be important.
Takes under pressure. You could say the same thing about Grace. Gives up his life bar. Trying to make a secondary play when the rest of his team is backing away, but here we go.
Yep, trying to catch out Ian. He's so tanky though as In goes Beyond once again. Teddy, he's able to pick off the Rise. A lot of the power on this team, but Pilot, he's very healthy. Beyond's going to go down to his passive and taken out. And Jin Air, they're stalling this one nicely. Continue pushing in.
Jin Air will find it hard to engage until the terrain really suits them, which is under the double turrets.
Yep, Soan taking a lot of damage. In goes Beyond now. Cosmic Radiance is there, and they do manage to get it onto 3. Wraith taking a lot of damage. Pilot, lots of backline threat that wasn't able to be answered. Thankfully, ADD eats up the ace in the hole. Oh God, Grace! Massive damage comes in. Emperor's Divide now, as well as the Cho'Gath has nowhere to go. And Jin Air, they're finally able to answer. Max was somewhere off doing his own thing.
Very risky.
Yep, they're going to be discovered as the teleport is going to come down now. Umpty wants to find a target, and the peel off once again for MVP. Good positioning from Pilot as the static shift does a lot of damage. And the pillar actually doing work as, oh my God, kidnaps what he can, but he's still going to be put down to the Bloblets. And look at this, Grace just zoning with the Sand Soldiers. And now the Baron is just going to be taken beyond. No, he steals it! Oh my God, now the team fight is going to erupt. Redemption comes down. It's doing damages now. MVP finding the team fight they were looking for. Soan's going to be enough. Look at Grace, shoves it back into Teddy, and he picks up a double. Can he get more? I don't think so, as Soan trying to avoid Ian and Max. The last one's going to come.
Well, hold off on the patch notes, though, because this Elder's at 5,000.
Yep, Cosmic Radiance is there as the Kidnap is actually going to come in as well. Beyond, sorting them out in the middle of the back line, gets the knock heads, as well as Pilot being able to now rain down the damage. Teddy not able to auto-attack, and that's a dead Umpty. Double kill comes in for Ian. MVP, they peel off the Dragon, but they get
nothing they can do. No recalls happening. We're just AFKing on the side as the mini-map, or the mini picture-in-pictures where the action's happening.
Abyssal Voyage, as Wraith is going to turn up, but yep, there's the Nexus falling down.
Jin Air control the bot side vision. Talia roams down. They get the first turret, and then Thresh is unlocked to roam. Equal points into his W tactical sweep and his E as we see bot lane.
Now it's going to come down from Max, so it's going to buy some time. Grace turns up as well, and MVP are just getting corralled. Max does need to be careful, but there's no flash now available. Pilot just watches as his support dies. It was nachos, you know, if you've got salsa plus cheese, is that okay?
I mean, I have a place for cheese, as Ian can't cheese his way out of this one, I'd imagine.
He feels like it's a bit cheesy that Jin Air are on their way down here, and they get a nice play, and Ian will be taken down. Delivery over to Teddy, 100% kill contribution for the Rage Blade Baron.
At least Berserker Greaves rush into BF sword, then probably Shiv is seeing a gank topside.
Yeah, got teleport coming in from MVP as ADD turns up on the backside. Really good positioning for the Cannon Barrage, but it's only getting damage onto Wraith now. Can they find the killers beyond close distance with the Leap Strike? Cute little flay.
Going for the second kill, but Umpty keeps his flash. Wraith knows he's dead.
Yep, it's a cute little hook though, as Wraith eventually gets taken down, and Grace actually with some time afforded.
Allows 2 items to come through.
I like it. Oh, that was a cute dodge coming out from Ian once again, but Max, he's going to get booped back. Chains of Corruption come down as Teddy just flashing in to try and get the kills. He's very close to this wall, gets the double though. It's almost the triple, but it's stolen away by Umpty. 3 kills for Jin Air, and they'll grab a turret immediately afterwards.
Yeah, great time to pull the trigger. Like you say, Teddy's right in there. Champions who have picked CC in this Thresh.
Losing health on their jungler is relatively important, but Umpty's just going to jump on top of the Jackson Beyond, evaporates in front of our eyes. Cosmic Radiance is there, and he gets into the Realm Warp to get out of the way, but now no jungler, and that's going to be second Mountain Drake over to Jin Air. Continuing the Dragon Snowball.
Practice tour means that cool plays are possible on the 1v1 is, okay, we're going to see it engage.
Yeah, beautiful weave as well. Look, Pilot unable to be in this fight whatsoever. Ian's going to die. It's a double kill for Teddy. Ian should give it a triple, and there it is. The Varus cleaning up the fight. 9-1 in kill. And Pilot, he's actually caught out on the other side. Nets himself over, but that means that Jin Air going to be able to easily break open the base. ADD just doing battle here as So1 gets destroyed. The cannon barrage comes in and just wipes the floor with the Camille.
With GBM, they break the base. Jin Air can back away. They got the objective they wanted. This is what they accounted for, but now they're grouped. Cosmic Radiance swell!
Yeah, they've layered it on top of each other, all immune, but now, do they actually want this? It's 3v5 for so long. Max is going to go down. Pilot just wasn't in the fight as ADD turns up, gets a barrel. Teddy's slowed down. Not able to get damage done, but look at Umpty. He's so tanky in the back line.
That's very hard for the team to do.
Well, Grace is going to be able to set up a wall.
Triple mountain.
Yeah, there we go. MVP, they're just going to be split beyond. Not in there at the right place, but Cannon Barrage, decent position to start this fight off for MVP as Cosmic Radiance keeps Beyond alive. They jump on top of Teddy and they pick up the kill. Wraith is now going to die as an afterthought. No, does come in, going to be answered by the Locket really nicely as the box comes down as well. There's the Realm Warp, but it's immediately on top of one of the walls. Umpty turns up and Ian's just going to be brought back in. No summoners and no life now as Jin Air make it a 5v. Turret, they haven't taken any Nexus turret damage just yet, and they're not going to get split off from each other. Jin Air turn up. They don't have any more minions remaining, but they're still able to get through these turrets just because they've got so much damage. In goes So1 just to try and split the fight with the Hextech Ultimatum. Takes himself to safety on the Lantern as well, and Max is going to be the first to fall in this engage. ADD flashes out of the hook, but Jin Air, they waste no time. This Nexus is going to get obliterated. It's a double kill for Teddy, who popped the hell off in this game, and that's going to be that. A 2-1 victory. That was last week. Now we've got the good matchups, damn it.
And I love how Cuvee...
Well, he goes Ambition one more time, but Mata, he's been caught out of position. Could be another kill for Ruler, but teleports are coming down. Mata wants the Solar Flare, looking for Ruler, but no, they're going to take Ambition. Doesn't get the stun, though, and Pawn really wants to find more, but there's just nothing doing. A Realm Warp comes down. We've got 4 members piling on top, and CoreJJ just melts. Equalizer in incredible position. Emperor's Divide barely even matters as it's a double kill for the Rumble, and KT finally found their fight. Cuve's in trouble. Deft wants another one, finds the last auto, and Ruler watches as his team dies. The KSV aren't looking like the slouches that they have in previous games. He goes Ambition, looking to start up a fight, but he's just going to immediately melt. CoreJJ at least avoids the Solar Flare, but another aggressive Realm Warp's going to take 3 on top of CoreJJ and Crowd. They're focusing on top of the Azir as you've got Score just happy to run between turrets, gets a heal. Cuvee should fall down. It's a double for Deft, 7-1 for KT, and they're going to tear this base apart. Ruler's in trouble. Third. Really frightening because this Ezreal is so far ahead. There's a Solar Flare, gets a double stun, Equalizer on top. The Kidnap not going to even work at all from Ambition. He's out of the fight. Has to go to the fountain. We'll see whether a re-engage can come in as Ruler wants to get damage down desperately. But Pawn turns it back. He doesn't have a lot of armor, taking a lot, but Scores over here. We've got Deft. Oh, he's going to get Emperor's Divided back, and Smeb, he's going to pick up the kill, but Deft too far forward this time. Zhonya's comes in, and they have to sacrifice Smeb. A little bit too eager with KT Rolster.
And you see what? It actually is not trivial for KT to close this game without forcing or getting a catch. And speaking of catches...
Well, there's 3 members of KT, but Deft, that Arcane Shift was damn well timed. KT had 5.
Jay, speaking of engage, is on the fight. They do not know where he is.
The double flank is going to come in as Deft moves himself out of the way. Solar Flare on top of Ruler as CoreJJ maybe in a little bit too late as Ruler has to be on the equalize. He's just taking so much damage as Smeb's going to be able to lock down the kill. Score grabs another one off the back end. KSV, their base is going to be in tatters. Only one remaining Nexus turret, remember. And look at that melee minion beat the heck out of these creeps. That one actually is Bruce Banner, I think. That's the Hulk going nuts on Ruler up towards the top side.
Waiting for this minion wave in mid. KT looking to close. They should be able to.
Yeah, Deft is going to be able to finish off the last remaining real turret. The Nexus is now exposed. Only a Sun turret. They're pretending to be a turret. They actually want another team fight as Ruler setting himself up, and Vision has to get out of the way. But that's the Nexus falling down. Is another fantastic option for KT because it means mid-game power with initiation strength in there.
That, but there are a lot of options. Ambition's top side.
Gonna get himself over, but not gonna find too much. Good dodge of the ultimate as Hextech Ultimatum gets Cube out of there. And he wants his way back to the turret. Still pretty healthy, but there's the Permafrost. And wants to escape. Can he actually get away? No, he can't. That's the Hyperproc, and that's gonna be first blood. Going over to Cube for care. Utility available from Deft, though, is now Pawn. He's gonna have to shift his way out.
Thinking about turret diving bot lane.
Okay, in goes the Olaf as Ruler, not going to get knocked up, but he's exhausted and destroyed. Score's going to pick that one up as now CoreJJ trying to get some work done. He's got the Unbreakable Will as in goes Smeb. He's going to be able to find a whole bunch of damage. Hextech Ultimatum means that CoreJJ can't get completely under the turret, but Smeb wants this last one. Hookshot comes down. There's heaps more going on as now Smeb's in trouble. Score dies as an afterthought, and Cube's going to be so damn huge after this. The Wallop's going to finish him off. Triple kill comes down, and there's the cleanup for KSV.
Someone got too excited, Atlas. They're in
underneath the turret, working out for KT.
Turret dive is harder to pull off as Pawn and Score are going to be unsighted in this play.
Well, in goes Marta. They know exactly what's going on here as the triple knockup does come down. Pawn, he wants to find the Emperor's Divide, and is this Shurima Shuffle going to be the one that they're looking for? CoreJJ is going to get locked down, and the first one to die in this fight. Crown misses a lot of his buttons as there's the Shurima Shuffle. KT, move out of the way of Crown, and now it's just the Vel'Koz versus the world. It's the opposite of what happened.
Match the kill score. They desperately needed a play like that as bot lane is still a disaster for the Camille. Good news story for the side of KT, but definitely not out of dodge yet.
Oh my god, Cube just smashing Smeb around. The Wallop comes in there, he flashes forward, he's gonna pick up the dive. Solo kill under the turret.
Well, oh, this could be bad. But Deft's here.
Yeah, Arrow's going to come down. Hextech Ultimatum's in there. If they can pick up the gold from Cube, that's massive. And Deft score. Marta answering back with the ult of his own as Sun Turret comes up from Pawn. Smeb biding his time, waiting to get in here. Does lock down Ambition. They want to get him out of the fight, and they do! They destroy him. The stun comes in onto Crown. He's not doing damage. As now Cube going to get picked up. And is that the Shurima Shuffle they want?
Above the Baron.
Time is of the essence here as they do engage once again. Ambition has to flash to get himself out. Uses his stopwatch. You can see up the top side, Crown waiting for the flank opportunity. Marta is going to get blown up. They just take him out of the fight, but now his position is understood. Pawn is going to melt down. In goes Smeb. Crown, can he buy enough time to get his team in position? He's got Saros, but look at this. They're fighting and Pawn's doing so much work until he's dead. Deft over the wall, doesn't find anything. And now Ruler flashes over into the red pit. And this is the opportunity from KSV. No Baron required as they're going to corral so many creeps onto these turrets. Scores here, holding onto the minion wave. Smeb does decent damage, but Marta, he's in trouble. He's going to be taken down. Good stun onto Cube as the ultimatum has brought him out, but Crown, the ballista, the artillery, the giant cannon of a Vel'Koz is going to destroy creeps and destroy turrets. And KSV, they're going to bring us to game number 3. It's exactly what we wanted from this series, and we're going to get it.
We'll go heavy damage on this in the past to try.
Snap on the top side.
Score's actually quite far behind his opponent.
Okay, Crown could be in trouble. He's going to get stunned up by the Fracture as Pawn. He comes down. Ambition is waiting here, but the teleport now going to come in from KSV. Pawn does cleanse out. You can see Score. He might have to flash as well, but in goes Cube. Grabs himself a first blood, and Smeb, he's coming from base, looking for Ambition. Doesn't get the passive onto him, though. He's waiting for some barrel shots, and somehow he's able to pick it up. The minions helping as in goes Cube. Score's in trouble, but does at least manage to get the W.
Cannibal is Pawn is already into Smirk treads to show respect. Scores speeding along.
Yeah, there's the Predator. They're just going to jump on top of Ambition, and Pawn grabs it just out of the way. And Impale is...
Seemed like they were seen.
Did he get in there? Yes. Score's going to jump round. Impale not going to come down as Marta has to battle dance, trying to get himself out. Oh my goodness, gets the second one. Tactical sweep comes in, but no, the Impale, Cuve's under the turret and he's dead. Score grabs the kill. It's beautifully done, and Pawn even turns up.
Where Talia goes with the build, the Yandru's complete very early. Useful for poke. It's bot lane.
Yeah, in goes Marta. Cannon Barrage is there to help out as well. Another exhaust, but Featherstorm avoids the knock-up, and Ruler, he's going to go down. Deft grabs the kill. Core JJ could just follow. They're actually fighting this despite the teleport, which is cancelled. And now Pawn, he wants to grab the kill into Core JJ. Flashes, he gets it all too easy. Score was even there.
Control over this Mountain Drake.
Well, Score actually looking for the Impale. They try and pick something out. Chains of Corruption, a fantastic Score. He just explodes. Deft has to Featherstorm to escape this damage, as that's Ambition piling on top. Hextech Ultimatum, it's there as well as Marta. He's given up. He's heading. So much more for the rest of KSV. Get double duty with extra AP when you've got so much utility. In goes KT. They're looking for more Cannon Barrage on 4 members, but Ruler just gets rid of the Rakan, and we've got no auto attacks out of Deft whatsoever. And Ambition, he wants to follow it through. They pick up so much CC. It's a triple kill for Ruler, and he's just having a field day on his Varus. Throws a Weaver's Wall towards the Baron Pit just to try and scope that one out. Deft would have taken almost his whole health bar from that one, as Cuve looking for the flanking play. Hookshot flies forward as Marta not going to get hit by the ultimate, but Smev, he's going to get caught out. Cannon Barrage flies in, so at least he's doing some damage, but now KT, they don't want to find it. Ruler gets caught, but he also gets a double kill. Getting the work done, and now KSV are pushing forward, and they know exactly what's going on. Cannon Barrage up towards the top side. Smev will at least survive. The tower does a whole bunch of work. Pawn should be able to grab this, but the Hextech Ultimatum does come down. Oh no, he's not going to be able to do it. That's the solo, all too easy from Cuve. Build him up, knock him down.
KSV Rolster with a victory, a guaranteed playoffs. It's not looking like.
Well, Featherstorm is going to be used to dodge out of the way of the ultimate from Ambition, but he's still moving forward. Ruler, gigantic shields, as you can see. More banners, more super creeps, and more likelihood that KSV are going to win the fight. Underneath Nexus turrets, who cares? Ruler grabs kill number 1. Can he grab number 2 as Cuve? Just Hextech Ultimatum comes in. It's the tower falling down. It's a Braum grabbing the kill, but look at that. The Nexus just melts.